Mic test. Mic test. Alright, good. Let's go back to Gutenberg. I don't know where the hell we're at.
Quick!
Should have sprint. A bed real quick. Saddle we can get. Might seal the source for the saddle. Actually no, because I can't
God grant you help.
sell any horse in this region. It's only in the first region.
Can I spend? I'll pay. But all that's in. Let's. Do you accept? That's not. Let's agree.
It's only a hay
That's not enough.
bed, bro.
Thank you.
Serious?
Careful.
Shut your ass up. It's crazy. 30. 36 for that. Wait,
What a day that was.
some stuff here. Cockron. Manages. Yup. I'm paying that much, I'm getting that. Alright. It's like every night now. God damn. Imagine if that perk takes you to Trusky again. We're all the way down here. God damn it. In Trusky region.
Whoa!
Pretty sure. Right here actually. This one. We gotta go all the way back over there. Fucking camera, dude. No fast travel, by the way.
Go!
Where the hell are we? Mission A. Oh, we're going towards the castle again.
Ka!
Can't remember their name. Millershop Castle. This is Millershop Village right here. At least we discovered Millershop. Let's just go straight. Let's just go straight. Alright. Leave a like, please, whoever that is. Just oh, okay, just leave them. on.
Quick.
I think nobody watches KCD streams at all, but at least I haven't seen anyone. Live streaming with a big amount of views. I don't know. Oh shit, what the hell's going on here? What you do? Hey?
Hey! Swing your hook!
This is gonna go.
Now you're gonna die!
Heal.
No, you don't! I'm all yours!
Jump him up. Get on his ass. What are you doing?
Come here.
We're running. He glitched.
You know, leave
Look
me
at him
be.
dying. He wasn't even taking any damage. Look at the gear he had on. Look at me. Layers on. What can really bite him hard. Can we get a grip? Alright guys, let's continue. Hopefully I'm going the right way here. Cause I don't know. Yeah, I'm going the right way. We're at the mines right now. We're at the mines. Fucking woodcutters. I don't know why I said mines. Oh, no,
Quick.
not the woodcutters. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. No, we're not. I'm tripping. What's in this? Just a bunch of hay. You sure? Nothing hidden. No hidden chests or anything? Yeah, I guess not.
Go.
I think we're in Bailani, or Belani. What the hell? What the hell on?
This horse must
Go.
Let's go straight. What the hell? What the hell are y'all? Where am I going, bro? No, I'm confused.
Quick.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Deep, eh?
No way, there's
Whoa.
that. Yeah, I know where I'm at. Went the wrong way though. What the hell? What the hell, y'all? The woodcutter's right here. Go this way. Go.
Whoa.
What nice gear you have. What the hell did I just do? I kicked him and I got off the horse. What?
Take that.
It's majestic.
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
I gotta click that. Just to see what the hell I'm in there. You try to pull me out the horse. I jumped and I kicked him. Crazy. Anyways, back to the main road. I should have never picked this part. It wasn't that bad in the first region. No, it's fucking terrible now. It's like the worst thing. Because it wasn't that big in the first region. This one, it's a little bigger. The road, it's more confusing too. Get around. Maybe I'll get you some. Let's see. I fucking. Alright, see you go. It's like the first attack. You can't. Master Strike anymore. But okay. What's happening? What they did. And they Master Strike. More enemies know how to Master Strike. What the hell?
Fuck you!
Whoa! That was bad. So I started attacking him. I gotta heal now.
Punch your snout for that! Sucker, what the? Fuck you! You're no match for us, fucker! I'm all yours!
The fucking dog's fighting another cat, bro. How the fuck did the wild dogs team up with the bandits, bro? That's the thing that confuses me.
You want to try me?
Yeah. Get your neck sliced or stabbed, whatever.
Take that!
You too. Damn fools. Dude, 10k is like worth nothing in this game. Anymore, at least. Used to be 10k on your set. You buy everything. But now, you can barely buy one piece of clothing, and you're broke. Alright, we made it. Time to go to Kudenberg. To solve that murder. I just realized we were all the way up here in Grund, and we still have to walk all the way down here to Melisham, to this fucking stable. It's crazy. Huh, I don't think this is the main road, okay. It's not wide enough. Took us to a town though, so we can ask.
Mind pointing out where we are?
It wasn't, it was the way to the main road.
Go!
Just right here. This is the way to Gutenberg right here. Okay, let's go. Now this is what I call the road. To Gutenberg.
Whoa!
Someone can bring this. Scheiße! This carriage is really schrecklich.
Why? The celebration's over and done with.
I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet.
Go!
It's annoying. I'm in a fast right now, you know, fucking hot Cheetos. 1 in the fucking morning, bro. It's too good, bro.
Quick!
Hot Cheetos like the best shit. My least favorite Cheeto is probably the jalapeno one. Terrible. It's good.
Go!
That's the worst. I'd eat it, you know.
Why not sing the name?
The best one is either lime or extra, or extra with 2x or 3x, I think. I don't know. The regular one's not too spicy.
Quick!
It's not spicy enough. It's mild. I don't know how people find it spicy. What?
Can't you
Oh.
just get through?
Not me. Well, what the hell did I do? Just got in town.
Nice and slow.
Slept up to the whole fucking region.
Ow! Are you trying to run me over, you idiot?
Okay. Where do we go? I gotta fucking market this. Doing fucking feast for the poor. 5th commandment. Bring to Seth of Martha Horseshoe. I think this is the one. 5th commandment.
Ow, kurva!
Kurva. Okay. Made it in. Oh, we probably should let it
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
get off the road, mate.
Easy, good horse.
There you go. Let's go. Talk to these fools. Let me change to my civilian, because I'm fucking bloodied. I just remembered. Anywhere to wash. Nowhere to wash in the church. Indulgence chest.
For the love of Christ, spare a few coins for a wretch. Help out.
I'm not gonna talk to this.
Lord be with you.
Nothing.
Farewell, sir.
I don't even have the food yet. It's telling me to get on the food. They're just telling me to get the Sigismund's food. Or sausage, or whatever. I don't even have it.
Keep close to others. It's not what you're doing.
Bro, what the fucking water trout, dude? I just need one.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Use the fountain. Okay,
I've traveled the whole
should be the
world.
water
Now I
source.
will tell you, young lady.
Get contaminated. No, there's a fight going on.
Whoa!
Interact. I didn't know. I didn't know you
We
could
can
stop
do
me.
whatever.
Is there a problem here?
Oh, good fellow, you're heaven sent. Help me. They want to kick the shit out of me.
Listen, you better stay out of this. This doesn't concern you, so be on your way.
You saw nothing, heard nothing. Now off with you.
What did he do? Did he steal something?
Worse again, he cheated at dice.
That's not true.
Don't lie, you fuck!
I didn't.
Talk, or I'll start snapping your fingers.
And you'll soon be spilling your guts.
All right, all right. Maybe I made a bit of my own luck with the dice, but I'm only doing it for my wife. She's sick.
What's wrong with your wife?
She's sick. Deathly ill.
Don't believe him. He lies like a dog, this one.
Describe
What's
the
wrong with your
disease.
wife? Describe the symptoms.
She's got cramps and fits, nasty ones, and her fingers are turning grey, and her toes are even worse. One moment she's got the chills, the next she's boiling hot.
That sounds like St. Anthony's fire. Instead of playing dice in the tavern, you should be praying your wife survives.
Wait, you're nursing her at home?
And you're touching her?
Well, I have to. She's as frail as a petal.
Get away from me. You're gonna spread that vile plague.
Oh, quick! Let's get out of here before he touches any of us!
Before we catch something.
Yeah, by Christ. I just pray I don't...
COVID-19 POV be like. 2020 be like.
Excuse me.
Actually, no, it was the opposite. People would fucking push elderlies, fucking punch them. I don't know. Fucking stupid. Stupidity.
Tidy. Nice and
For
safe.
sure. Alright, let's get to
Hey,
the
you
mortar.
nearly ran
The
into
mortar.
me.
The mortar.
What are you?
The mortar. Alright, let's ask. Who am I asking?
Pacify him! Quick!
What the? What
No.
the?
I give up!
You nearly ran that man over. If you don't know how to ride...
Come now!
Oh,
Damn fool. Attacked me out of nowhere. I didn't know that could happen. I did not know that could happen.
My God! Why are you... Till we meet again.
This fucking guard attacked me for no fucking reason, like a fucking... I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say after that. But he attacked me for no fucking reason.
Good day to you.
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do. Ha!
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently. Some young girl?
True. True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another Gawker?
Another? Why would anybody come to look at her?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk. So if you ain't one of them Gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no, you can't shave her. No, no thumb for a souvenir.
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
Someone killed the poor girl. You can't just let the murderer get away with it, can you?
Well, what do you plan on doing about it?
Find out who did it and bring him to justice.
Well, if that's the way it is, and you really want to help them lasses, it's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even
No.
the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle. though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again.
At first I thought it was
Actually,
Lumiere.
wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Take care, sir.
Okay, back to what I was saying. I thought it was Lumiere at first who did the murders, because it was like a heavy rain case. Like he was like solving cases.
Stay!
Like in the game, like heavy rain. But he was actually like erasing his tracks, pretty much. The detective that we were playing as.
So, let's see what we have here. My God! Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't
think
stop
that's what
there.
happened.
There must have
Been
been
a while.
buckets of blood.
Since I played that game. Good ass game too. There's no blood left. She's pale as hell. I'm guessing that's what happened.
Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place I found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look. Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue's still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards? Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they? Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. Don't even know what colour it was.
Maybe the murder collects trophies.
Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy?
My poor girl.
Just some scratches and bruises, that's all.
The murderer must have surprised her. The murderer was probably on.
The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
I don't think he killed her because of Catherine. I reckon he killed her because of Catherine.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue. Then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine. Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Oh, I understand.
You said you served together?
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumir.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Oh, Lumir. So they both serve Lumir. I think that's what she said.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No.
No, I think so.
Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then they found her. Like this.
It's awful what they did to her.
She was such a pretty girl. And that beautiful brown hair of hers. And it didn't even leave that untouched. Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
My car. Time to go to Bohemian Road. Or street, whatever. You know where I'm at. To near the town, or near the church. Oh, I'm fucking up my words right now. Because I'm eating. That's why. The mirror. Where are you? Pictures over here.
Lumir?
Oh, Christ, my head.
I need to ask you.
I said not so.
That's some hanger. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off. This should say.
Huh? I think this was sober enough.
No.
Oh.
Oh, did he try to fucking swing at me? What the hell was that? I see the crash there. Still, on my brew, sleep, fever tonic, related complications, often instant death. This tonic reduces fever if given in time. Hair. Oh, this one we need to do. Hair. Oh, the dog. Potion. Reduces drunkenness, or if good quality, restores to complete sobriety, and also helps with hangovers and alcoholism.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does. Go on then.
Either we buy it or we make it. There is an alchemist nearby right here. I feel like I want to make it. And then we'll talk to Catherine. Should I go to the crime real quick?
Nice and
I don't think I did that the first playthrough, so I never went over there to figure it out by myself. Went straight to... I already forgot his name. What the hell you want?
Sure. What is it you need?
I lost something, and I can't find it for the life of me. I'm damned.
What are you looking for?
My leather satchel.
Where did you put it?
Somewhere around. My stomach started churning. There was nothing.
Oh,
That fast? I'm in heaps of shit if I don't find it. I find jewellery too. A fortune, you know.
Now hold on. Wait. What are you doing? Give it back right now.
You ain't slick, bro.
Whoa. Whoa.
What you doing, bro? Spraying, what the? Ain't no way this is the sprint, bro.
He's after me.
Hey, hey.
Shit!
Calm down.
this.
I surrender.
Shit.
Oh my lord.
Die, you wretch!
Guards.
Show what you're made of.
I feel quite hungry!
Bringing the weapons to a fist fight, eh? I'll show you. Hey, fuck that. Show your stuff. No,
No, John!
I don't want to die.
I'm defending myself.
I'm bleeding. What's that?
Cool.
I'll beat you, bloody Hulk fucker.
There's no way there's no fucking guards coming to help me.
Fuck you!
Fuck! Get out of here! Ganging up on one man. Coward!
Thank you.
Christ!
Come on, get
Not
this
tough
motherfucker.
enough on your own.
What the hell? No. Ooh. Nice. Thank you. These damn fools. I didn't know there can be bandits in this fucking town, dude.
Get out of here! Clear off!
Clear off. I'm changing my shit, bruh. Touch your ass up. Stupid ass guard. Goofy ass guard. I think that's new actually. I've never experienced it in this town.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Four pillows. They clean them now, he's bloodied up. Fucking fuckers.
Whoa. Whoa.
This town is going to shit. And the only fucking sound I can... It's all the way down there, dude. I think...
Easy.
Is there any... stable... I don't see any other stable around. Oh, there's one right here.
Be good, horse.
Pampering over there.
grant you good health. God be with you.
I don't think it's the right one, actually. Where the hell are we?
How's your sister?
Fine.
Supposed to be in the
Why'd you
church.
ask?
Oh, I heard she was sick.
Could be in the Jewish court. I don't think it is, actually.
Ow!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
It's over here.
Don't you know how to keep your...
Where is this shit? We're over here, I think, in the Jewish quarter. So I think we're gonna out. Yeah, we did it out.
Ran me over. Come and take a look. Quality good.
Better hurry up before the rain wash out off the evidence.
Easy. Easy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
Nice
a
and
thing.
slow.
Alright, we need to take a glance to the church. Right? There's a church.
You almost ran me over.
Should be over here.
This is the place. There's a lot of blood and some footprints. I'm not sure how much more I'll be able to find. Christ, there's a lot of blood. After seeing what they did to the girl, I'm not surprised. I'm not sure I'll be able to find any... It's hard to make out, but I think I see some slashing from a blade. I can't make anything out of this. The whole town's been walking around here. I could have been surprised I haven't completely trampled out the... So, there's still a lot of blood left. I expected even more. I found some faint blade marks. Either the others were trampled out, or someone skilled was wielding it. It didn't look to me like any remains were left lying around. No idea what he did with them. Did he keep them, or throw them away?
I see it. No. I'm happy I skipped that on my first video.
Easy.
Kinda glad that I skipped it.
You shouldn't be walking around like that. I'm sorry.
One last beer, he says.
One last beer, fish house. Henry's so funny. You're so funny, man. back to the quest. I'm into the task. Just find a alchemy and make a hair o dog sucking potion for that drunk bastard. I forgot his name already. What's his name? Lemire. Oh, I guess that's the only one in Coomberg. I don't know. Oh, there's one right here, but it's kind of far. So let's go to this one. Does they have the recipe you can just buy? That one's just an alchemy.
Good day to you.
And to you too.
Ready. Nice and safe.
I wish they could add interior to the church. It's probably not ready soon. It's the last DLC of the family as well.
Whoa.
What? Oh. Chicken's just dead.
Stop fooling around.
Dead ass chicken. Oh, we've been here. This is where we healed that one guy that lost in the tournament. Yeah, where's the torch, dude? Darkest cell in here. No way. It's that high up. Bro. That's too much stuff, bro, I swear. Apothecary. Oswald. Stewart.
Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
I'm pretty new in Kuttenberg, but I find it strange there aren't many alchemists here.
Natürlich. And yet the royal city of Silver should be full of them, right?
Exactly. So where are they?
Take a walk through the streets, and you will find a lot of houses are locked and empty.
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their lives. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promise to keep my eye on the others' property until they return.
Okay, now what though? Alchemists, the alchemists are persecuted by the king.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not openly, but most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, we always have one foot on the road to the burning pyre. For fools, it's enough to point their fingers, spouting nonsense about us colluding with the devil, or accusing us of poisoning. Then Sigismund's people in the city will make sure to rake in a tidy sum.
Are you a master of the Alchemist Guild?
Are you the master of the Alchemist Guild?
Yes. Well, not the master, the primus. Our guild is more of a modest association, but my friends have entrusted me with their confidence.
And is that why you stayed in the city?
Yes, exactly. Someone has to take care of the people's property.
Okay. Can you treat me as an apprentice? Or some potions?
I'm interested in alchemy, and I'm looking for someone to teach me more complicated procedures. Can I become your disciple, Master?
Nein, leider ist das nicht möglich. I can't take care of you. I have too much to worry about right now. But if you are willing to pay, I can tell you a few interesting things.
Okay.
What about poisons? Are you selling those?
Poisons? Who do you take me for? I don't even mix poisons, let alone sell them.
You are an alchemist. Why not? And where can I get some poison?
Why not?
What are poisons for? Only killing people. There was such a miscreant here. He reveled in all sorts of poisons and such devilish things. When poisoning began to be a problem in the city, the bailiff had him expelled. It said he leads dangerous heathens at a ruin somewhere. Robstein or someplace like that. At least from what I've heard.
I have a proposition for you, Meister. I'd like to become your apprentice.
Das ist ja eine Überraschung. I thought you would ask, Junge, and it might surprise you, but I accept. There are not many alchemists left in the city. It's nice to have someone educated to talk to. I just hope you have the coin. It will cost you ein kleines Vermögen, a small fortune. I must warn you, if you try to rob me and disappear, I have people and they do not mess about. Such are the times, mein Freund. Trust but verify. Sehr gerne, Heinrich.
What the fuck? Why so expensive?
Wohl, mein Herr.
Alright, let's see what we need for the hair shit. Nice, it's the first potion. We need Johnsworth. 3 boil. Goddamn, 3 turns boil. Then grind mint. And what is that? Mint. Let's just say mint. Sage. What? No, okay. Add sage and Johnsworth to the cauldron, boil for 3 turns, and then grind mint and add it in the cauldron, and then pour. Okay. And the base is water. I gotcha. I don't know if it has to be fresh. Let's try dried one first. Let's try dried one. Johnsworth, sage, Johnsworth, or sage, and what's the other one? Metal, right? Or mint. Okay, so let me get this straight. Sage, Johnsworth, and mint. Okay. The base, alright, mint, sage, and Johnsworth. Alright, the base is water. And then add both of them. For me. Sage. Or was it mint? No, sage and Johnsworth. Johnsworth. Let's crush up the mint quick. Put it in a dish and then boil for 2 turns, or 3 turns actually. Put it in there. Okay. 2 turns. Alright, 1. Two. Three. Okay. Just add the mint. And then pour. We're done. No, don't fucking steal it. Fucker. Let's see. 5. That's crazy. I mean, it's just regular. I don't think they're strong or whatever. You have 5 of those. It's enough.
God bless.
Chicken is still here.
What a beautiful horse.
La 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 la. Chicken.
Nice and slow.
Steve's love chicken. Yeah, tasty as in. I'm a chicken. Now you bring on the bone. Crispy and juicy. Now you having a snake. Super spicy, juicy. Okay. It's a lava time.
Easy, good horse.
Motherfucker. That's something for you.
Lumiere? Oh, he's still This should...
Motherfucker.
Here. Drink up.
Bottoms up. You were
Better?
shut the club. That was right when I first met you.
What are you
Couldn't
doing
get
here?
enough, couldn't get enough.
Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the rat house? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the madman.
What did they say about that? Oh my god, I'm dyslexic. They say that about
They
you?
say that about you. Why?
Because I was just on some wild goose chase. And what came of it? Absolutely nothing.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way.
Among us.
You can't solve this yourself.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm not doing it for myself. I'm afraid he might kill one of my friends.
A friend, eh? That's not good. Not good at all. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Nothing is going to stop me. I can use my brain.
Because I'm stubborn. And I don't have any other choice. I'll get to the truth, no matter what.
You think that will suffice?
If not, I'd have been dead long ago. Bled out from a human arrow.
All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid?
Alice in the Wonderland.
That fits. Yarka was a maid,
It's
too.
not end. Alice
As
in
were most of
Wonderland.
the other
That's it.
victims.
What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
Okay. Missing girls. Stanya, Xenia. What did the victims have in common? And they're all girls. That's what they have in common. What are you counting on the missing?
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background? No. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor, and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
My bad. The mic just went crazy. Do another mic check. Mic check. Details of the victims. What do I start looking for? No, why do you start looking? What? Why did you start looking into it? Oh my god, I can't read for shit. Did you have any suspects?
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Describe the victim. Yeah.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the 2 girls before her, who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka.
Somehow.
And his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me. Because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
What about Stanya?
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this Mole in the hole?
Yeah. He still runs the place.
What about
And what about that Zdena?
Zena?
You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
And what about the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty, and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Okay. Can you sum it up for me? Good to know everything you need to know. Should start looking.
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Okay.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the next were Stanya and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall. Stanya was an alehouse maid, and Zdena a pickpocket. And the last victim is Alice now. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
Okay.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Okay. Try to find out what that is, Stanya. He also may learn more about Xenia, the thief, and the fate. Discover something about Sharka's background.
What is it? What the?
Okay, let's go first to the closest one, which is the one with discover Ryaka's background.
Visits her old man every day, and she still hasn't twitched.
You
Boy.
silly mutt. Good boy. Good boy.
Does he have to test me with dice? I go and play at the tavern after work.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
Somebody is murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
Yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side. And revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
Protester.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, When she was smaller, it was fine. But when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarka was an orphan, with no family and no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, What then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide for her?
I couldn't. Even if she had been my very own. More so, since she was my brother's.
But how come?
The church's property always remains the church's. They keep a close eye on that.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I won't tell you anything.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in Scripture, speak up for those who have no voice?
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... what happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
Seems pretty normal to me. Just accuse the wrong person, I think. Or did he? Yeah, I know. I know we did it. But Cumber's Gallows. What? What's that marked? Okay. Go to the tavern.
Easy, good horse.
Property on. Or whatever. God, I wish I could go faster. The cities. I think they did this on purpose to load in the assets. This way you can't go that fresh. Just in the first game you can fully sprint in cities. There's no tomorrow.
Come closer, don't be shy.
I don't know, it's like this in this game, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's to make sure everything loads up on the eye of the player. Put in the point of view of the player, or...
Are you gonna start blubbering again and sell?
What's going on?
They took the treats our gaffer brought us from the market.
Trees?
Honey cakes.
We didn't pilfer anything from you. It was us the gaffer brought them for.
But he always buys 3 for us to share.
We had to do everything ourselves because you overslept. So nothing for you.
It's your fault you didn't
Share
wake
the
me up.
screen, I never
On
seen his
purpose.
face. It's new. Stop squalling, or I'll you have to deal with me. Leave him alone. There's no spells without tools.
Stop squabbling, or I'll give you all what for. You're supposed to be learning a trade, not fighting over trees. Forget the cakes and get on with your work, or I'll fetch your master.
Why are you lecturing us like some old codger? You're barely a year older than us.
Yeah. Don't tell us what to do.
Give it a rest and shut up.
Yeah, knock it off and give me my cake.
Fuck off.
Right, that's it.
I'll kill you.
Yeah. Damn fool.
You want to try me?
Yes.
Useless.
Filthy vermin.
You're no match for us, fucker.
Didn't see that coming, eh? Get him! To me! Get him from behind!
I'll beat you to a bloody
That's just
pulp,
what we needed.
fucker.
Help me with him! You won't be able to take another one like that!
Dude, why they all good at fighting?
Ah, you swine! Slice him up!
Wanker!
Shit!
Yeah.
Fuck! I'm just getting warmed up, you
Still
shit.
believe in yourself?
That won't work on me. And you'll get another right away.
Get him. Now.
Fucking die already.
You fucker! Wanker!
The race watcher.
Christ, that must hurt.
Madman!
You want more, eh?
Why'd you do it?
Alright, let's test around.
Praise the Lord.
I apologize.
I'm a bit peckish.
I'm a bit peckish. Got your peckish up. I don't know what I'm trying to say there.
Bring me something to eat.
Just a
Jug
moment.
of wine.
How can I help you today?
Tell me more about the fights.
Is it true you hold fights?
No bloody. What we do here, teeth fly.
Little.
It's not.
Did Estania work here?
Stanya. It depends on who's up.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest. What kind of guest are you?
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
Spend money?
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. So, what'll it be, my good man?
I'll have something to drink.
Something? That'll be ale, then. Great choice. Ask away before I pour it for you.
I want to know if Stania worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Anyone see what happened?
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink.
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of... So, what'll it...
Okay.
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out of me. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Did anybody see what actually happened when...
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
Okay.
What was Stania like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Barton.
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the Miners' Tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, the murderer. Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I've got bad news for you. She had two close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared. Then she died, and the other one got married and moved away.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Okay.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you.
Could you be a bit more...
I don't know that bloke, so if I was you...
That's all I need to know.
So really it.
Where did the...
Ah, I'm happy to tell you. Have you got the time?
I sure do.
Well, then listen care. 10 years ago, back when the tavern belonged to another fella, miners are not very rich, and they often lost what little they had. Their wives were understandably pissed off, so they clubbed together to buy a skeleton of a hanged man from the executioner, and they hid it in the cupboard where the miners kept their dice, thinking they would take it as a sign from God. But when the drunken men opened the cupboard and saw the skeleton, they were amused. They sat it down next to them, gave her a drink, and even threw the dice when it was the skeleton's turn.
The wife's plan didn't work out.
The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. I'm telling you, he'll be still sitting here long after our bones are in the ground. Good story.
Great.
I don't care. Yapping master.
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here
I'd beat your
is
ass.
a kick in the teeth.
Really?
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favors. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
I actually don't know.
No way I'm gonna fucking pay him.
Is that offer... Is this the right...
You fucking bet it is. Ask away and I'll tell you.
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her... Well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Ravstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pine. Ain't nobody seen her since.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frog came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit. But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or... But that reminds me. I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking bard, William.
Could you have run away with Bard?
And could she have run away with this bard?
With that lily-livered fop? Well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern. The wee shit.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before, and he had some job for her somewhere, serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that had knocked some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him. Or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind?
No, no. She took off.
What can you...
What do you want to hear?
So you were taking care of...
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. But she did have a knack for making coin.
I've heard enough. I've heard...
It's on 30, whatever. And fuck you, that shit. The hell is this? Try to find out what happened to Stanya. The hell ass. I don't know about Senya and the Thief's Fate. You know what? I'm probably gonna end it here. Stay tuned for the next episode of KCD2 live stream. And yeah, see you next time. Probably tomorrow. Peace.